Hey guys, this is DFS Chan coming to you live on October 13th, day 3 of the Worlds. We'll be talking about the 8 matchups that are going to go on today. Um, as you can see, after today, starting tomorrow, actually starting on Friday rather, it's going to be a round robin format for each of the groups. So as you can see, FPX will be playing 3 games and each team will be playing 3 games. Kind of like how it was it for EU Masters? I think it was. So anyway, so today will be the last day that we'll have like an 8-game slate. So let's enjoy it. And let's dive into each of the matchups. The first game of the day is Rng versus Hle. Um, like I did with yesterday's video, I am gonna be talking about these matchups chronologically based on the schedule. And then here on my notes, I have them ordered based on the kill upside for DFS purposes. So Rng versus Hle. I saw that Hle is the best laning team just based on the statistics, as you can see here. Yeah, I mean, I'll pull this up. Let's see. As you can see here, I mean, this is the website that I use that I find helpful to look at data. As you can see, Hle has the best lane control percentage amongst all teams on the slate, which, to me, I thought, it was a little surprising. But they've been playing well, in the laning phase. And then they have a solid early game rating, but bad mid to late game rating. That kind of that tends to happen when you're not a good team fighting team. So, but if you have an early enough lead, in the early game, and then you can snowball that advantage, to victory. So, that's what's been happening for Hle when they win. But sometimes they struggle throughout the mid game, late game. So, for what it's worth, that's the analysis that you kind of have to do to see if the opponent that you're playing or Hle is playing has a good mid to late game, because that obviously creates a win condition for the other team. So that's the thinking process that I go through. Whether each, the opponent has an advantage compared to the other, that their opponent's disadvantage, and obviously resulting in a good win condition there. So on the other side of the matchup is Rng. They've been playing well. They beat PSG, and then today they beat Fnatic, which in a Clown Fiesta high kill upside game. Rng is a solid goal difference 15 minutes team. They've been playing really well. They've been gathering a lot of resources by that 15-minute mark and just snowball that advantage to win. I think, just overall, just based on my eye test, I think Rng has been playing well. I know that they're not controlling the jungle as much as I would like them to. I would like to see for an elite team in the worlds like EDG and all. But Rng has been winning games. They've been winning laning phase, mid to late game. I mean, they've been winning everything. So they're a good team. But then Hle also can, be a good team. I know they're more volatile. Their range of outcomes is bigger than Rng's. Hle Theft, the bottom lane, and Vista have been playing well. Chovy has been playing a more of a utility role than his assassin role. And then Morgan has been struggling a little bit, but has shown some promises in certain spots. Yeah, I think Rng should win, but Hle can definitely, have a better early game. I think Rng's laning phase is good too, so I think that kind of neutralizes Hle's advantage. Like I said, HLE is the best laning team, but RNG has been having a good laning phase as well. So I think I'm pretty confident that RNG is going to win here. I think a lot of people will play HLE for GPP, but I don't know if I will. Like I said, my analysis points out that RNG has a lot of advantages and has a lot more win conditions. It's based on the analysis. The kill upside for this matchup is that this is the number that I use for combined kills per minute metric. That just tells you how many combined kills that each team has had per minute. So 1.05 and then 0.86 for HLE. HLE has been playing slower. RNG has been playing faster, even though I feel like this number has just spiked up because of their the match they had against Fnatic yesterday. But nonetheless, I mean, it comes out pretty high at 1.91. So, whether you believe that's an accurate CKPM or, sometimes even lower, slower matchup, just based on the fact that two elite teams are going against each other. But yeah, kill upside is there definitely if you are playing RNG. I feel like RNG has been having a lot of kill upside over the last 2-3 games. I guess they're on the slate. So I think RNG will be kind of chalky, but for what it's worth, I mean, it's graded pretty well. The next matchup of the day is Mad versus LNG. Mad versus LNG has a low kill upside generally. And Mad, I saw that they're a decent jungle control team, but on the other side of the matchup, LNG is a decent jungle control team as well, and the laning team. I think this is more of a toss-up than people think. I know a lot of people will play Mad for underdog purposes for GPP, and then LNG maybe for cash and such, but I don't know. LNG should win still, I think. But Mad is a live dog. That's all I got for this matchup. I'm not 100%. I'm not entirely confident whether LNG is going to win in this matchup, but I like LNG's form. Tarzan, especially. I know Icon has been struggling in the mid lane, but Humanoid doesn't really scare me that much. And I'm a little scared of Mad Lion's jungler El Yoya, but I think Tarzan will do a pretty good job neutralizing that advantage that Mad has. I like that. So next matchup of the day is FPX versus Rogue. Has one of the lowest kill upsides, so I might fade the entire game. And also because I might fade it because FPX has not been the same team, I mean, since the break. FPX has the second worst jungle control team percentage. Can you believe that? I mean, that's crazy, right? I mean, amongst the, how many teams are there? 8, so 16 teams. And yeah, so second worst jungle control team, and then a bad goal difference at 15 minutes. So I have FPX winning. RGE, I think is a live dog still. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think FPX should win. It's just that my eye test tells me that FPX may be worse than people thought initially. I mean, I know a lot of people, including myself, picked FPX as one of the contenders for the championship trophy, but so far they've been really disappointing. FPX that is, and then Rogue. Yeah, I mean, Rogue has been decent. I mean, they just beat. Who did they just beat? Let's see. They lost to Damwon Kia, but they beat C9 on Monday. So I can definitely see C9 pull off 1 or 2. But I don't know. So we'll see. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, FPX, I think they win still, but Rogue is a live dog, so Rogue can definitely maybe pull it off. I don't know. So but it has a low kill upside, so I might entirely fade the match. So we'll see. And then the next matchup of the day is PSG versus Fnatic. I mean, you have Fnatic here. Fnatic has been so bloody and so scrappy in conducting team fights in game. So PSG's kill upside obviously takes a huge upgrade, huge bump. Just based on the fact that they're playing against Fnatic, and Fnatic's not going to change their play style. I feel like, even though they're 0-2, it's just that the bottom lane gap, with Upset not playing with the team, but Bean playing with them, and I feel like Fnatic has not had a good grasp of what the team needs to do in order to win, because obviously that's one of the most important things, to have synergy amongst your teammates and everything. So yeah, so Fnatic, but yeah, just based for the kill upside though, like I said, it's high. So you should definitely want to have exposure to this matchup. PSG has the third best jungle control percentage, and then second worst early game rating, and then really bad goal difference in 15 minutes, but really good, mid to late game. So like I said, Fnatic it results in a lot of combined kills per minute. And then Fnatic can also be attacked during the mid to late game, and they tend to struggle there. So yeah, prediction, I have it as a toss up. I do think PSG wins if I had to guess, but Fnatic is a very live dog. Fnatic's win condition favors them, with PSG being the second worst early game team. So I think PSG they can definitely pull it off. But Fnatic Fnatic can definitely pull it off, as well as PSG winning here. So we'll see. I'll definitely have exposure to both Fnatic and PSG here. The next match of the day is Genji versus Tl. Genji wins. Genji has had a solid early game rating, but bad mid to late game rating. But I feel like Genji is outclassing a lot of the opponents early game. And then it's gonna be the same case for TL. And I feel like TL is not very good at playing from behind, trying to catch up and everything. I don't like that for TL. So I have Genji, moving on over TL here today. And the kill upside is decent. It's moderate. So, and DK versus C9, we kind of touched on this earlier, but DK has the second best jungle control team, and dominant goal difference at 15 minutes, and then best early game rating. And I think I said Cloud9 has the worst mid to late game rating. So, I'm gonna have to go with that one. Kia wins. Kill upside low. So maybe if you want to, you can fade it completely, and it won't hurt you that bad based on the ownership and leverage. The next matchup of the day is EDG versus DFM. EDG. DFM, like I said, is the worst jungle control team, worst early game rating, and worst goal difference at 15 minutes. So I'm definitely gonna yeah, so EDG should win. And then, okay, I forgot one last matchup. I was about to say, I think I forgot one last matchup. DFM is not very good, so yeah, smash the EDG. Kill upside is pretty good. So I like EDG a lot tomorrow. 100 Thieves versus T1. Where do I have it here? It's I have the kill upside for that T1 matchup, a little bit below the EDG matchup, but T1 should win, and 100 Thieves it's not very good. T1 is the decent jungle control team, second best laning team, and dominant goal difference at 15-minute team. 100 Thieves, I'm not quite sure if they can compete, but I'm sure they can. But I still have T1 winning at the end, and its kill upside is just moderate. So anyway, so that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys have any questions on each slate, on the slate, or on any of the matchups, please let me know. I know I'm probably gonna be sharing some cheat sheet information, on Discord as well as on the website. So yeah, please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. I will be available on Twitter as well at DFS Chan. So feel free to drop me a DM, and then if you like this video, please like and subscribe if you can. Thanks. Bye bye.